Hi, my name is Brian, and this is CubeFM.
One of our podcast guests, John McBride, expressed that Kubernetes is the platform of the future for AI and ML, particularly for scaling GPU compute. Do you agree with this assessment? And what challenges do you see in running AI workloads on Kubernetes?
I know John McBride really well, and I work with him on AI stuff at open source. And I would say Kubernetes 100%. As a front-end developer, I use a lot of Vercel AI. I use a lot of the tools off the shelf, OpenAI. But those are really cool for like prototyping, getting stuff off the ground really quickly and testing. But if you're building any sort of serious infrastructure at an enterprise or just for scaling a startup, you want control. Like you want to be able to pull the levers and like turn the knobs. So Kubernetes is that platform. Like we have Linux. There's no question around building on top of Linux. Now we're at the point where there's no question about if you're building on Kubernetes or not. Like it's here. Like we're at a KubeCon, 12,000 people out here in London. So the next step is how do we start automating and scaling infrastructure in like multi-cluster environments? So it's one thing you can like run on your machine or run it in like one Docker image, but now you have to run it in multiple clusters and also think about your data sovereignty, which is a big conversation right now here at this conference is like, I'm using AI to enhance my features for my end users and customers, but what about that data part? Like, how do you scale that part? And those are all questions that are being answered through conversations here at this event and through talks as well. So 100%, Kubernetes is going to continue to inflate this ecosystem, but also expand it. And I would also point out that companies like SF Compute hiring Kubernetes engineers, OpenAI is like hired a bunch of people who are Kubernetes experts as well. So you can see also even like these sort of cutting edge, $40 billion funding round VCs, they're hiring Kubernetes engineers. So like it is the future.